For most of my life, I thought I was an angry person. Since I was a little boy, I'd always defaulted back to anger. I thought it was in my blood and in my genes. It was just who I was. I had great shame for my anger. I didn't want to be that way. And I kept just defaulting back no matter how hard I tried. At times, it would make me even colder and even meaner. I was just trying to protect myself. I'd always blame the traffic, other people, the circumstances in my life for why I was angry. But then I realised in my early 20s that the only person that was making me angry was me, because it was the thoughts and feelings that I was listening to, and I was projecting my own inner world of how the world should be, my own rule book, that people had to live in accordance with my rules. But then I learnt that no one should have to live by my rules. And a big shift happened. It was so much easier for me to live in this world when I stopped getting annoyed at everyone else, and I took responsibility for the way I felt. And I stopped ruminating on every comment or the circumstances of my life, overthinking everything. And I stopped taking things so personally, because it is rarely ever personal. I just learnt that this was just a pattern I was running, because I wasn't an angry person. And I just learnt this pattern somewhere along the way. So if this resonates with anybody, and you've been trying your hardest to not be angry and you keep defaulting back to it, know that you're not alone. This is just a pattern you're running, and if I can change, that means you can change.